Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1458 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is appreciate those who know where they are going. Appreciate those who know where they are going. And what do I mean by this? Um, Sometimes, okay, now we're in the month of fasting, and there are certain times in the day where people are in a rush. This could be during the time that you're about to break your fast, or it could be during prayer time, and people are just like weaving through. The traffic's really crazy, and people are just weaving through. They want to get to where they want to get, whether they're getting home or whether they're going to meet up with friends, whether they're going to the mosque, whatever it is that they're doing, they're in a rush, right? And when these people are headed to where they are and they know very clearly where to and how to do this, they know exactly how to weave through, they know exactly which gaps to make the best use of. Hi, thank you for watching. I'm sorry I'm late today. So they weave through the gaps, they make sure they get there, and they are very, very focused. And so what I'm saying is appreciate those people, appreciate those who know where they are going. If only you can take a step back and consider such people in life too. When there are people who are very, very clear, ideal. So when there are people who are very, very clear in terms of what they need to get done, in terms of where they need to grow, how they need to proceed, who they need to connect with, what is it that they need to study, what is it that they need to invest their energy in, resources and energy in, then that makes a massive, massive difference in the way they show up in life, the way they show up for themselves and for others. So hold the space with appreciation for them because they know where they are going. Sometimes sometimes with all good intentions, those of us who are not really very, very clear on where we are going, we might end up kind of interrupting their flow. For instance, as I was talking about the cars weaving, if you interrupt with this person's flow, there could be a collision, there could be a difference of opinion, right? Um, Also, if this is somebody who you interrupt because of your experience or whatever it might be, if you're going to interrupt this person, then be ready for a proper clarity in terms of why this person's doing what they're doing. So appreciate those who know where they are going. Have that clarity, appreciate the other person who has that clarity. And as you see them being so clear, you then begin to have a sensing of how you can support the other person, or you then have that clarity of what to do next with your own journey. Sometimes those people can be inspiration to you. So stop pulling back, stop holding back people who know where they're going, and start to uh, partner up, understand, take inspiration, and be that support system by making the way, staying away, or just observing. Because you know what? On the flip side, sometimes when someone knows where they're going and that isn't for them, letting them go there could just be a way for them to have that realization that that wasn't meant, or that wasn't the place to be, right? It's very interesting as I say this. What comes to my mind is I don't hold back when it. I don't really hold back my kids from making their own choices. And sometimes my children will come back to me and say, "You knew that was a bad choice. Why didn't you tell us?" I said, "Because I needed for you to understand, right?" So as much as they might feel that yes, this is it, this is where I need to be putting my energy in, and that's what they would do. But when the outcome comes to them, when they realize what's happening on the other side of all that effort, that's when the realization comes that, okay, maybe I should have done this differently, maybe this should have been better, maybe this conversation should have gone this way. The realization comes in, and then the question arises, why didn't you tell us? Well, because maybe I didn't know. Maybe I could be honest and say maybe I didn't know. And also, maybe I wanted them to have the realization for themselves. So, in both situations, appreciate when somebody has this clarity of where they are going. Appreciate that. Dale says, I could write a book on wrong choices. Well, yes, perhaps you could. Why not? Maybe that could be where you're going. Hey Bernie, thanks for joining. Hiya. Thanks for joining. It's been a while. Thank you for joining me today. So, let me know your thoughts. What comes to your mind when I say appreciate those who know where they're going? It's beautiful when you do know where you are going. It's so empowering. So appreciate those people who are feeling empowered and let them understand what is the journey forward for them and how they can inspire others. So if this conversation has been of value to you, let's use the power of I am and write in I am inspired. Because yes, it does take a little bit of inspiration to observe someone going super fast, super zip zap, zoom through the traffic, and appreciate and acknowledge that. So I am inspired in comments if this has been of value to you. Tag a friend who needs to receive this message. And if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe to the YouTube channel because here's where I post daily videos on the little things that make life big. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for the comment, Dale. I am inspired. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thanks.